Hey guys, Silence Dave here. Welcome to the very first episode of Noobs in the Kitchen. I'm here with
Chubby Monkey. You happy now?
Yes, I'm happy now. So today we're gonna be making something. Let's see. Some orange chicken actually. With some
rice. It's gonna be some panko noodles and some raisin bread.
Make sure I got that. So we're gonna be doing some white chicken and rice. Maybe possibly some white chicken. I mean white rice, orange chicken. We're all about diversity here in the Noob Kitchen. Alright, so let's begin. Magical transition. Alright, so let's see the setup we have going on here. We got our chicken right here. Our eggs, that will be ginger and garlic. This ginger for the sauce. He's gonna cut it up a bit. And then we're going to go over here, which after he's egged the chicken, we're going to put it in there. And this is where the sauce is going to be. And there's the laptop that has the recipe that we're following. So, we're going to put the recipe in the description below so you can follow along if you ever want to do this. Alright.
But, disclaimer. The events on this show are not of any kind of thing. We're not professional chefs. We will mess up. Well, hopefully not.
Hence the title,
Noobs in the Kitchen. So if we do mess up and you follow what we did, it's not our fault.
But you can follow the recipe though. The recipe's legit.
The recipe's legit, yeah. But like us doing it, like don't quote us. Don't quote us. So next we're gonna cut up the chicken. We have gotten the whole chicken, just like they took the bone out of it. Instead of buying like those pre-cut or like the smaller thin slices, it's a little bit like compared to like buying a bunch of those, it's like a bit cheaper, and you can kind of like cut it how you want. And if you want, you can just save some for later. So just a noob thing perspective. I don't know. Maybe the more professional people will be like, you want to get the thinly sliced ones. But yeah, anyways, that's what I got. That's what we got. So
save money,
save time, save power.
So now that I got the chicken for Manny, we're going to start egging it up and put it in our mixture of salt, flour, and cornstarch. We're supposed to put it separate. We're supposed to put it separate, but you know, we thought we'd put it together because it really doesn't make a difference and it'll save time. So let's just start.
I'm making some rice. I am putting in, I think 3 cups should be good. 3 cups? 3 cups is good.
One for extra measure.
A little bit extra. Because you know.
Noob tip. You're probably not making as much as you think.
Exactly. But as my dad used to say, rice, there's something about poor people and rice. No, I forgot what it was.
So you need to know, noobed.
Exactly. Nah, he was like, you can take a cup of rice and feed like 3 people. I'm just like, that's true, that's true. Because once it's in the pan, it freaking puffs up a lot. Right. So for the rice, one thing you have to try to remember is be sure to keep the portions equal. So if it's 1 cup of rice, you put 1 cup of water, and so on. So for like the first 5 minutes, depending on how much rice you're making, because like it'll take a while to boil, what you want to do is let it boil up. So like when it starts to boil, let it boil out until there's like no water. You don't want to uncover it at all. Like throughout the whole process, keep it covered and let it, because you like it's kind of like steamed rice. You don't open it because you want the steam to cook it. So kind of have to get a feel for it. If you have one of these see-through type things where you can see the rice and you can see the bubbling and you can see when the water's pretty much dried up. So try to kind of get a feel for it. But once you see that it's going to start bubbling out of control, when it stops, then you shut it off and put it on a low temperature, the lowest temperature you can, for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is over, shut the rice off and then let it sit for another 10 minutes as well. Just like, kind of like, it comes out really nice. As long as you follow that, it'll be good.
So right now we're about to make the sauce, which is almost the key, well, the key component to orange chicken. We have our ingredients right here, so we're going to start off with some orange juice. The specifics will be in the description, so don't be, you know, it'll pop up on the screen too. We're going to get 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I just remembered something.
Supposed to do that later.
Nope.
It's new. So.
But I think either way the heat will.
He made a bit of a mistake.
Will activate it.
It's fine.
It's cool. It's cool. We need 2 tablespoons soy sauce. New soy sauce, man. So new. Let me get our tablespoon measure. All right. Just think them off.
Take it.
See, because we're noobs, we don't cut anything out here. Let me tell you how it goes. You want 2 of that. I'm kind of seeing the measurements anyway, so looking for you. We have 1/4 of sugar. It's supposed to be brown sugar, but we couldn't get that in the last minute, so
I forgot. I'm sorry.
go put that in there. And just hit that. So we're gonna start stirring it up, and this is gonna be the main component of our meal, which is the sauce for the chicken. The sugars aren't really too important, mostly just a little bit of flavor differences. So
Brown sugar just like molasses in it, so.
noob tip. It's just really how you feel about sugar. Brown sugar, and also it adds maybe a little to the texture a little bit, and just the color if you're into that. But soy sauce is still usually overpowered anyway.
Also, if you want a darker looking sauce, you can just use black soy sauce. Basically, I put all the egg, well, not that big difference, but yeah, instead of doing it one at a time, because that takes a while, and nobody wants to freaking sit and bread each one, kind of just single-handedly like this, and whatnot. Because doing that, and there's like probably like 50 pieces, especially if you cook for a lot of people. So I just do it all at once, and I just take them, put it all in here with big hand scoops as I'm about to do.
as you can see, we got our orange chicken here and our rice.
Fancy little plate. It's actually quite orange.
It is orange. So we're glad you watched the video. We're about to try it out right now. Wait, let's Instagram. Instagram this. Oh, come on. Load Instagram. I should have just taken a picture. Instead, I went to the Instagram app. Instagram. It's Pro, of course. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna send that real quick. All right, so let's try out the chicken. Let's try some of the chicken. The rice should be good, so we'll have to try that. I'm holding these backwards. I look like Noobs. We're using chopsticks because we're real. Real people.
This is how they did it in the olden days.
Come on, let's go. So, we'll grab a piece.
Battery.
Indeed, the battery. So look at the Noob. Yeah, yours. I like it. Maybe not, of course, same exact. Yeah, supremely. But it was good. It didn't take too long to make, and anybody could pretty much pull it off. Pretty much. Alright, it's decent. First episode of Noobs in the Kitchen. And we're out.
Well, we're
gonna eat this. Devour.
By the way, I have allergies, not a cold. Don't cook with a cold. Well, I might have a cold, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure.